Ray is in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Hey, Ray, welcome to the show.
Thanks. How you doing, Mr. Norrie?
Good, Ray.
Well, I got a bit of a situation. I was hoping maybe you've heard something, or someone might have called in. I've only been listening to the show for about going on 2 weeks now.
Okay, well, fire away. Let's see what we can help you.
Well, it was actually last Saturday. A neighbor of mine, he's retired military. He was stationed in Fort Bragg for 17 years. Like I said, retired staff sergeant. We moved in the subdivision about 7 years ago.
Okay.
And he renewed his vows with his wife last Saturday. There was a bunch of people at his house, military, high-ranking officers, stuff like that, all retired. And Saturday evening, after everybody had left and everything, my floodlight came on, and I looked outside, and his RV was backing up to his house, and I felt that was strange, and he was probably up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, which actually got me started listening to your show, and the following morning, I walked next door to see what was going on. I didn't know if him and his wife had a fight or whatnot, because he was drinking that evening.
And you're close enough. You were close enough where you could do that, right? Some neighbors you can't even walk over next to them. Right.
Well, this is a big military subdivision. I mean, I was in the military 2 years, but I work at furniture store now. But anyway, I walked over and he was loading up a trailer on the back of his RV.
Okay.
And he had all sorts of freeze-dried foods, everything. Didn't think anything of it. Thursday, I had seen him again, and he came to me, I actually walked over to him and asked him what he was doing. He says, well, I'm moving to Missouri. And I didn't really know what was going on. He told me, the best advice he could give me was to go west of the Mississippi. I didn't know. I mean, he's actually leaving tomorrow, or was today now, but he's leaving, sometime today.
He's coming to Missouri. He's coming to our neck of the woods here.
He's moving to Missouri. He's renting a house, or I guess he's renting a house in Missouri, taking his wife and his two boys with him, and he told me pretty much for me to get out and leave the East Coast and get across the Mississippi.
What does he think is going to happen?
I have no idea.
He wouldn't elaborate on that, huh?
No, and this all started, like I said, last Saturday. But I don't know what to think of it. That's why I was calling.
Well, Ray, did he have a look of concern or panic on his face?
No. Not at
nothing.
All. Normal to me.
Maybe he's just moving.
But my problem is, he said, I asked him why he was moving, and he said, my best advice to you is for you to get across the Mississippi and get away from the East Coast.
Huh. Well, let me tell you, there are groups of people who believe certain things could happen, and they're taking precautions, whether they're right or not, and he might be one of them, Ray. So, I haven't heard, if you're asking me if I've heard anything about any potential danger on the East Coast, I have not.
Okay.
I have not. I would not panic. I wouldn't flee or anything like that. I will say that the meteorologists are predicting a heavier hurricane season this year, and maybe that's what he's concerned about. But he's moving into an area that gets hit by tornadoes and earthquakes. So, you can't escape. You can't escape this stuff. Let's go to